Are you that agent that would rather call a FISBO expired or actually an absolute cold call rather than call somebody in your sphere of influence or friends or family? And what is the block that keeps us in that? Well, this week's DTD2 pro tip is just around how our behavior style plays into our success with our database. And by the way, this week, your DTD2 group is F and G. And so everybody whose last name begins with F or G, and of course the theme's feeling good, that's who we get to reach out to this week in a TCPA compliant way. But make sure we obey that do not call list. But let's talk about this thing called behavior. When I started my real estate career, a lady named Jerry Misko was a mentor to me, and she said, Steve, just be friends with all your clients and you'll get tons of referrals. And of course, I'm what we call a high assertive, high D behavioral style. And for me, when she said that, that was anxiety provoking. I'm kind of thinking to myself, I got 4 friends. I don't need more friends. I need more buyers and sellers. And quite honestly, the idea of thinking that I had to be everybody's best friend truly was anxiety provoking. So here's my message to you. And it's something I discovered. It took me a few years to discover it, but then I discovered one day that I didn't have to be everybody's best friend. That I could simply be their trusted real estate advisor, or as Gary Keller says, their local real estate economist of choice. And when I heard this idea, I said, I can be that person. It fits authentically with who I am. And of course, one of the things that gets in the way with so many of us, but having real success with our database, is every behavioral style has some kind of barrier, hang up, mental anxiety, if you will, around doing that work. And what I encourage you to do is take our Never Ending Referrals program, bring it in your market center. If you want to find out how, go to info@neverendingreferrals.com, send us an email, and we'll tell you how to bring it in your market center. We'll help you out with those tactics and tips and tricks so that you can make your behavior work for you and not against you, and reach out in ways they're authentic and genuine and they're right for you. So do your DTD2 this week. This is the fundamental that builds relationships, connections, and most importantly, never-ending referrals. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.